Hello everyone, my name is Nomus and welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid, picking up here shortly after our last episode. Well, actually it's been a few days since our last episode. It's currently September 20th. We are tuning into the broadcast here. I'm going to fill you in on a few things that have happened in between episodes. I was attempting to record this episode and thought I had been recording it. But apparently I had not stopped a previous recording from the day prior, so my computer was recording for the past 24 hours and ran out of hard drive space before I actually got around to recording what I thought I had been recording. So there is a lost episode out there. It doesn't look like we have a helicopter today. That's the main thing we were looking for there. But I did get down to the mall when I was attempting to record, and we have made some good progress in clearing out the main floor. We went and we cleared out the hardware store, thanks to a viewer suggestion reminding me that there was a hardware store on the main floor that we had not got to. So we went and we looted that. We got quite a few good supplies from there. We got another wood axe, another fire axe, a few things of duct tape, some wood glue, several lead pipes, several fishing rods, another fishing net trap, some fishing line, some I think one lure. We also hit up a few more stores. There was one store that was quite the ordeal. There was a fairly large horde in there, and I wish that would have been recorded for you guys because it was a little bit of a harrowing experience. Obviously we made it through though, and there were a couple of armed police officers or security guards that came out of that building, or not that building, but that one particular store. I'll show you what store that was once we get back inside here. Yeah, a bit of an exciting foray into the mall that unfortunately is lost to history. So we're going to have to make up for it today and get some more interesting content for you guys. And we're going to start that off by clearing out some zombies that have accrued in the parking lot. Also in the hardware store, we found a new machete. We've been using that machete now, and it is actually almost broken, so just to give you an idea of how many zombies were cleared out in that lost episode. About a whole machete's worth. We'll take a look at our stats here once we're through this group. Because we did cross over another milestone, yet another milestone. They keep coming. So, we crossed over our 25k kills. Weight has dropped down to 71, so it is continuing to fall. There are our skills for those who are interested. And we got a few more over here by the car that we should also clear out. Excuse me. Let's be careful here. I think we should probably repair this machete because it is fairly low, so let's go ahead and repair that with some duct tape. Put that away. In our backpack we have another very low condition machete that could be repaired as well. So we'll try and use these two weapons today. Oh, and look at that. We have another armed security guard out in the parking lot for us. So, you missed the two from before, but we do get to see this one. So another shotgun. Let's take that. I did get another couple shotguns off the other ones, and an M36 revolver. I think that's what it was. Also, a nightstick was on one of them. So we got another nightstick back at the crow's nest. Alright. I think we're good to head back in. Oh, and the last thing I got in the last episode was the propane tank that was in the mall. There's a department store with some appliances, some fridges, stoves, and it has a charcoal barbecue and a propane barbecue. So we grabbed the propane tank out of that barbecue on our way out of the mall. Late last night, we left the mall 10:30 p.m. It was very dark in here. Probably a lot later than I should have stayed. And you'll probably notice quite a few more corpses on the ground, so that's the progress that was made. I think I still need to search this store. We didn't bother with this store because I think it's just a clothing store. But down here, down this direction, we searched these two. And this store here, which is like a toy store, I guess, or an odds and ends store. This is where we found a few security guards, armed security guards. You can see the police corpse on the ground there. There's another one over here somewhere. Can't remember exactly where. But yeah, I did find another couple shotguns on corpses here, and that nightstick like I mentioned. And there's a big horde that came out of this back room. So I don't really want to peek my head in there right now, because there could be still a lot in there. I don't know. So this hallway is done. Spiffos is up there. That's where we searched in the last episode that you guys saw. And we're currently working our way down into this section. This is the store over here where the propane barbecue was. So we have grabbed that. This looks to just be a furniture store. So I don't know if there's going to be much in there, but we will take a quick look through. You can tell where we haven't really been because there aren't that many corpses on the ground. Got our anxious moodle. We'll have to have a cigarette here soon. Let's do that now. We're also hungry. I think I have some stir fry out still, or did I put that away? Put it away. Alright, let's eat that. Let's wait for him to finish. Gerald is looking more and more menacing with each passing day here. Looking like a character out of Mad Max with his fan mohawk and blood-splattered face and bloody machete. So yeah, a lot of furniture in there. I guess there could be some stuff that spawned in the dressers and the closets. Maybe we'll find some bags or stuff in there. Let's put that away. Let's get another beta blocker out. We're almost out of beta blockers, so Hopefully we can get upstairs and into some of the medi-clinics. Restock. We do have a lot more beta blockers back in Riverside and in the West Point base, but not here. Just take a look down this one hallway. Not sure how many are down there. Could be a few. Machete's still holding up. We got some more coming from inside the store. Alright, there aren't that many more back there. Shouldn't have to worry about zombies falling down from the second floor over here. Doesn't look like we have much fire damage in this section. I don't think there's any walkways above us here. Those are all in the center of the mall. Alright, we do have a broken door to the outside in the parking lot out there. So let's avoid that. And we'll check out the furniture store. Okay, let's go check this furniture store. Bet you we could find a lot of beta blockers on corpses if we really looked. And I've been finding a lot of pens in these store counters. It's probably been the most prevalent item that we're coming across. Alright, let's take a look at some of these dressers. It might be impossible for stuff to spawn here too. I might have turned that off for these stores. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, well, let's go across the hall. We can check out storage areas later. So we got a display in there of a little study. There's the propane barbecue I stole the tank from. I have not checked the rest of this store. So we got some fridges in here, probably the same thing, nothing's gonna spawn. Let's take a look in these cabinets. More pens and tote bags. We do have some shelves though. And some thumping. Alright, duct tape. Might be the best thing we're gonna find in this store. So it looks like it's mostly just odds and ends. Some thread, light bulb. Okay, broke a door. Oh, I can see a garden fork there. Pink light bulb. Not sure where that broken door was. Let's check all these counters, or these shelves. More multicolored light bulbs. More duct tape there. Club hammers. A lamp. Now, is that upstairs or is that down here? Not sure. Yeah, a few club hammers. More duct tape though. Got an escalator over here going upstairs. Got zombies coming down. I think there's gonna be more coming now. Yep. Yeah, it sounds like there's quite a few up there. Not too many down here, though. Oh, there we go. Okay, beta blocker. Standing his ground in the department store. Saw some twine here, yeah. Ooh. I don't know if I grabbed that in time. Knitting needles. Ooh, interesting. I wonder if we can use those through sewing at all. I think there's still a few things on those shelves I want to grab. If they'll give us a moment. Yeah, I want to grab those. Try those out. Some thread. There's that twine. I don't think we'll enter the second floor from this store. Seems like there's quite a few right above us. Try and find somewhere a little bit quieter. Okay. So what else we got on this side? Some jewelry. Something back in there. Alright, change rooms. Not sure how you get to those, this area. Is there a door over here? Oh, what's she got? Another nightstick. You know what? I might attach this to our belt. So we have an open slot here on our right. And we're a bit tired. Well, we do have some vitamins with us. So let's start popping those. Pull out another one from our fanny pack. And this is how we get back here. So another storage room. Zombie free. More twine. Some more rope. Let's dismantle that radio. And what's in all these cardboard boxes? Our tent peg. I might have enough tent pegs now for another tent kit. Strawberry seeds. Some broccoli seeds, some more nails. I think those zombies that were here are outside in the parking lot behind the store. Or that's not the parking lot, that's just another room at the mall. Yeah, we definitely have enough tent pegs now. Oh, another watering can. Okay, good. Just have the one over at the fishing shack. I'm gonna leave that door closed. Let's head over. Well, we could do a run through these clothing racks here. I don't think we're gonna find much. More of these hanging ones though. Dress, sweater. A lot of broken glass. This jewelry stuff, yeah. Jewelry and watches. Alright, let's keep having our vitamins in a second here. See if we can't stay ahead of that drowsiness. Got a few mannequins, but I think they're just wearing pretty standard clothing. And alright, so we got just clothing stores left over here. Taking these vitamins. Got a zombie with the mannequin over there. Oh, zombie's jumping down from up top. A little bit of panic. Let's take that pill. We'll check these containers. I didn't notice that there were some here. Yeah, those mannequins look pretty standard as well. I don't see any crazy costumes. Oh yeah, and there's a bakery or something here, right? We're gonna stay on the outside of this. Yeah, nothing there. Well, we'll have some food in here. Maybe some more coffee. Rotten waffles. That would have come in handy before. Let's keep popping pills. Actually, the bread we can use for cooking. Take that cupcake. Yeah, hopefully there's some coffee back here. No. I don't know if I want to go back down there. Not necessary. So I think that about does it for the main floor. Except for these few clothing stores that are left. Do I have any more food? Let's have that cupcake we picked up. Yeah, we had a lot more luck earlier on in the season with finding interesting outfits on mannequins. We found that Spiffle costume. We found a military get-up. What else we find? A nurse outfit, I think. That's just change rooms. We're back into the burn zone over here. I think this is where the fire started. Alright, do I have any more vitamins? Quick smoke. Yeah, let's finish that before we go in there. I think this is just a storage area back here. Probably everything's been lost. Yep. Yeah, kind of the rest of the mall back there. Rough shape. Yeah, all very standard as far as dress goes. Ah, here is the library. Did we see this before? I think we saw this before. We did not go in there, though. Because I don't know if there's anything else we really need for books. We found our master cookbook just before we got to the mall. And the other bookstore in the parking lot. I think there's just this store here, and then we're good. If we do end up needing more books, though, we'll definitely come back to the bookstore there. Alright, there's quite a few zombies in this spot. Let's just run through there. We're definitely going to have the helicopter tomorrow, so... And it is 8:30. Alright, let's just head out of here. We did good. Not quite half a bag full, but... Alright. I have picked up all the loot that was on the ground here. We are gonna head back to the crow's nest. We're gonna get a good sleep in. We're gonna get up early. We're gonna hit the road first thing. So it is day 16 tomorrow. And I think we're just gonna head out north, the same direction that we went for the last helicopter event. Running the siren for as long as we did in the parking lot has cleared out most of the zombies over in that area. I did do a drive-through just to scout out potential exit routes for the next helicopter. So it's a little bit better out north than it is going back towards West Point. So we'll throw an edit in here and we will cut back first thing in the morning. Okay, it's next morning and look at that. Gerald's hair has miraculously grown during the night. Oh boy. It wasn't that long ago that we cut his hair, was it? Well, apparently we need to cut it again here. Get our mohawk back. Where do I go to? Change hair. Just go back to the fan mohawk. His hair sure does grow fast. There we go. Looking much better. I guess it had been a while since we cut it. Seems like quite the growth spurt though, just overnight. I guess we don't really have to wait for the radio broadcast. We know what's going to happen today. I do need to grab some food though. Let's grab a couple roasts. Let's go grab a roast and let's eat a stew. Put this bowl away once it's done. We'll top up our water. And you know what? I might have some crops to harvest as well before we hit the road. I think potatoes and some broccoli is ready to go here. Let's quickly do that. Yeah, blooming potatoes. Let's harvest those. We got 6. These ones are ready as well. Not seed bearing, but we found a few packets of potato seeds recently. And some broccoli here. I think we've got, 2 more packets of potato seeds. And you know what? It's almost 9 o'clock. What the hell? Let's turn this on. If the helicopter's not today, I will be very surprised. Alright. Let's dump that stuff in there. For the time being, I topped up the generator last night, so that's filled with lots of gas. Tomorrow 17, 29 humidity, clear skies, periodical cloudy, light fog tomorrow. CIA designated zone, sector 10. Air activity. There we go. So if we look at our notebook here, we have had, close that, 2 16-day helicopters in a row. We had to wait quite a long time to get one. Last one was, or the previous one was back in January. Now we've had 2 in a row. So let's get to the car. Should have enough gas. We've got enough food. We got enough water. Hopefully it's a short one. Last one was 3 hours. Let's see what we got for gas in here. Half tank. That should be enough. We might not have to go quite as far as we did last time out into the boonies. Like I said before, I think most of the zombies that were out that end of the map have all been attracted to the mall and the siren that we had going off there for a few days. Or on and off for a few days. Yeah, you know what? We could even quickly stop at the gas station and just fill up to be on the safe side. I think half a tank is more than enough for what we need today. There's the gas station. Got a few zombies, but shouldn't be too bad. Let's take our pill. Yeah, it's pretty empty over here. Oh, and we got our scissors out. Let's switch that. Actually, you know what? Let's go to our club. Switch it up. Oh god, it's starting early. 10 o'clock. Okay. Well, that's gonna pull zombies out of the mall. Hopefully this doesn't backfire on us. That's our earliest helicopter in a while. Usually they've been starting in the afternoon. Now, there should be too many zombies left in this area, but that could cause some havoc at the mall. So last time we came through here, this was teeming. Very empty now. So 10 o'clock, maybe it'll be done by noon. We'll be able to get back into the mall. So you know what? I think we're just gonna go. I think we're gonna go down this road. Over here. Just hang out back in this area. I don't think we have to go much farther. It was already pretty quiet over here, so. Let's just park it here. And we haven't checked these houses. So while this is going on, let's be a bit risky. Set off a house alarm. 'Cause that's always fun. Grab a juice box. Make it worthwhile. Take some soap. Grab a suture needle. And promptly get back in the car. Well, we're gonna find out if there's zombies in this area. We're ready to move out if we get swarmed, which I don't think we will. It's 11:20. If the helicopter hasn't come back, that might just be an hour-long event. No, it's come back. Let's wait to see if anyone shows up. So that's 2 hours. Let's have a cigarette. Continue waiting here. Okay, let's fast forward. Okay, 3 hours. And that's it. Okay, so 3-hour event. Let's write that down here. So we're at September 21st, right? 21st. We're going to say that was 10 a.m. to, what did I say, 3 hours? 1 p.m. Or should we say 1:30 p.m.? Say 3.5. I don't think it was quite that long, but it was 16 days. All right, let's head back towards the mall and we'll see if it's that bad or not. We didn't really get any zombies over here, even with the house alarm. So that's a good sign. Means that there can't really be that many left in this part of the map. Let's take a beta blocker here. Still got about half a bottle there. Let's put that meal away. Got a pocket of zombies there. We still have this whole neighborhood over there to search. Okay, we've got a fair number of zombies back up here. Okay. So the helicopter did attract a fair bit of attention. Good example of why we usually like to completely leave an area before the helicopter starts. Whoa. Let's not crash. Let's get over to the mall. Let's see what the parking lot looks like. Not that bad. Got a little bit of air there. Okay, let's park this. Boy, our car is looking a little beat up these days. You know what, we're gonna switch back to the machete. Okay, it is fairly low condition. Let's put our scissors away. Let's go ahead and repair this machete. Get it ready to go. Alright. Put that back in the backpack. Big lag there. No crash though. So I was expecting worse. It's not horrible. I think we can regain our ground pretty quickly here. I think if anything, it's just drawing some zombies down from the second floor. Which at this stage isn't a bad thing, since we're heading up there. So we just gotta pick our staircase now. Which end of the mall we want to go up by. Oh, looks like that guy climbed out of the pillar, the burnt pillar. Okay, so let's go up and around through the food court. We'll try the staircase over by the Spiffos first. think that's where we caused the most ruckus before. So probably the majority of the zombies up on the second floor up there have come down. Still have all these TVs to dismantle, which would definitely get us to level 6 electrical if we want. Looks like we got a fair number over here. Alright, let's yell out. Bring them to us. Bring a lot of them to us. Okay, starting to panic. Duct tape away. That's more than I anticipated. Okay, do another one. We're gonna have a couple come out of that doorway there. I think there were a couple actually in the fast food restaurants yet. Okay, quick check of our weapon. It's pretty low, but it'll hold. Alright, I think we're going to take this stair, or this escalator. And there's the drowsiness. Okay. Let's circle back. Start popping pills. This might be a good time to switch out, actually, our machete, just so we don't get caught out on the stairs. And pull out another bottle of water. Let's put this one away. And keep popping pills. Oh boy, okay, let's do a shout. Make sure this area in front of the escalator is clear. Oh my god. Again, not expecting such a large group. Taking these pills. It's a good thing we switched out weapons. Once we're through this, we'll know there aren't any zombies nearby because of doing all the yelling. And then we'll know we can go upstairs safely. And now we have another 11 days at the very least to search the second floor. Took a lot longer to get through them all than I initially anticipated. I thought the first 11 to 16 days would be more than enough. Ended up spending closer to a week just with the parking lot. Once we got into the mall, though, with our melee weapons, it has gone, I think, a lot faster. Sorry guys, gotta fall back again, have our smoke. Alright, still some zombies falling from the second floor. Oops. More vitamins. I have enough vitamins to stay awake for the rest of tonight. And we're gonna be going through a lot of these. Have something like 20 more bottles back home at the nest. Okay, I saw a little bit of panic there, so beta blocker up. Almost ready to head up. Got one zombie stuck on a bench here. Let's just take care of them. Someone behind the pillar. No, okay. I think this is our opportunity. Let's watch out for burnt floors. Up we go. Okay, we're up. I don't see any fire damage yet. Keep popping these. And I think there's a pharmacy just up here, or a doctor's office. So possible that zombies haven't spawned in up here yet completely. We may just have been dealing with the ones that were spawned into the hallways. The actual stores may still have full zombie loads. Which is a phrase that doesn't sound so good. Yeah, so that's a dentist's office, I think. Right there. So that's where we can probably fill up on our beta blockers. Get some more vitamins. Yeah, I don't want any zombies behind us. Okay, keep popping pills. Nine o'clock. We will want to leave pretty soon. It's going to get pretty dark in the mall here. Got another clothing store next door. Okay. Let's see what we got. Antibiotics. Walkie-talkie. I'm going to leave that. I do hear quite a few zombies. How bad is it? don't know if I've noticed those IV drips before. That'd be kind of a cool furniture piece to bring back. Alright, a little hesitant to go in these rooms. It's gotta be quick. Okay. No beta blockers yet. I'm not going in there. Several inside, one with an axe. Oh boy. Grab the axe. Okay, quickly. Beta blockers, good. Beta blockers. Beta. Beta. Vitamins. Okay. That's enough to last us a while. Check in here. C1. How heavy are these things? Alright, let's grab one. Mobile blood bag. Where is it? Put that in there. Same as this stuff, yeah. Okay. We'll come back and search the rest of this later. We picked up 5 more bottles, and they're almost all full. So yeah, that'll last us a while. And as you can see, quite dark. I don't think we're quite ready to sleep. Oh, sleep in the mall yet? Jesus. Didn't see that guy. I think we need to head back for the night. So let's try and be quiet. So we are tired now. Quite the lighting changes. Oh god. I thought we got stuck. Oh! There's a zombie on the stairs. Okay. Abort, we actually got scratched there. Through our clothes. I think. On our hand. Oh boy. First scratch in a while. Okay. Bandage. Quickly. Let's take an antibiotic. Help with any infection. Won't help with zombification, but oh, long time since we've had to worry about this stuff. And where's our hand? Yeah, so we've lost our gloves. We'll be able to repair those though. Yeah, I did not see that zombie on the stairs at all. Maybe I should have been running down the stairs. Probably would have been a bit safer. Just to blow past them. Okay, so we're gonna have cigarettes. And then we'll know if we get any anxiety and it's bad news. He's made it through a lot. Let's hope he can make it through another one. Ironically, just after we had... Oh, another big lag here. Just after we had gotten through the dentist's office and all that medical gear. Coming on midnight here. So it happened, what, around 11? Whoa, jeez. Forgot I left that gate open. Alright, let's close things up for the night. Let's go up. Let's drop off what we need to. Actually, I'll probably just put these vitamins in my bag. The mobile blood bag. We can put this down for now. Those we'll put in our fanny pack. There's no option for a transfusion, unfortunately. Here's the propane tank we grabbed. Okay, panic, that's fine. That's just from fast forwarding. Let's have a good meal. Never know what could be his last. Okay, panic, that's fine. Just past midnight here. We'll let him sleep in. He doesn't have to worry about a helicopter or anything, so he can get a good night's sleep here. Alright, no sign of anxiety. Several hours in. Okay, so we're a good 8 hours past. Let's remove the bandage. Still scratched. Let's bandage it up again. Stop bleeding though. Slight damage. Let's grab some leather strips. Should be more than enough. Let's take our gloves. Let's repair these. Let's pull out our needle. And some thread. Where's our thread? Where's our thread? Okay, let's grab a couple of spools. Patch up that hole. And add our padding. Okay, so those are good to go again. Clean that up. You know what? We also need to patch up our jacket. So let's wear these again. Let's find our other clothing that's in a bit of poor shape. Where's the hole? There we go. Let's patch that up. And we'll add padding. Was that it? No, our left upper arm. Remove patch. Let's grab some more leather. And some more thread. Still no anxiety. I think we're okay. Patch that up. Add padding. Okay. we're good. Back to normal as far as the patching goes. Crazy days. Let's fill this up. All our water, good to go. Put that away, put that away. Let's go down to the fishing shack. So I need to pick up more food. And yeah, I think we're good. Alright, bandage is still okay. That should heal up pretty fast. Ooh. So after several months of our clothing protecting us from everything, we finally did get another scratch. It is possible. And it was on, you know, we only had 46% protection against scratches on our hands. So if we were going to get scratched, it was going to be there, our head, our neck, or our shins. Let's put this roasting pan away. And since I need some food, and I also need to gain some weight, let's dig in to one of our monster bass. Where is this thing? Did I already cook them up? There we go, big bass. Yeah, 143 fat. Okay, let's take this. Let's throw that in the oven. Coming up on 12 hours here since the scratch, so if we could make it to 11 a.m., I think we're going to say we're good. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and eat that whole thing. And we shall watch us go from losing weight to gaining weight, I would think. Nope, just stop losing weight. Alright, what else we got here? 46. I thought I had another big, huge one. Oh, we had two. Maybe I cooked one up already. Looks to be. Where's our monster rabbit? It's 75. You know what? I'll just have this other big bass, or small bass, sorry. Yeah, lag. Yeah, let's cook this one up. 10 o'clock. Still doing okay. Health still doing okay. We'll cook this up. Panic just from fast forwarding. Okay, so it's just thawed out. Let's continue cooking. Good. Alright, let's eat that. Oh, so the rabbit's actually more fat than a small bass. A monster rabbit. Alright, did that do it? Yes, okay, we're gaining weight again. So, I'm going to do some fishing with Gerald. We're going to end this episode here, but I'm going to try and catch some more bass so we can get our boy back up into fighting condition. Suffered a bit of a scare there, but he continues to chug on. This man refuses to die. 1 year, 8 months, 26 days, survived, coming up on 26,000 kills now. He seems to be exponentially increasing his kill count. I'll plant some more crops in here. Let me know what you thought down below of today's show. We got a visitor as well that I need to take care of. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the like button. More Zomboid 2 to show up and continue on the channel very soon. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, I'll talk to you all later.